Africa. Yes, we have Nadia Naked who's joining us. First of all, I'm so excited because I love the name of the album or the EP that's come out. Nadia Naked 2. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you? You just made me laugh so much.
I am fine, thank you. Why did you choose the name Nadia Naked 2?
Well, it's the second album. It's the deluxe of the Nadia Naked 1.
Okay.
And Nadia Naked was just named after because the album is so honest and I was allowing people into my world. I was getting rid of all the barriers and people to kind of understand me and what I go through on an everyday basis. So hence Nadia Naked.
All right. Well, and you know, the genre that you have, you know, in terms of rap, hip hop, how is it? Maybe paint the picture for us for, you know, how it is for, you know, the female hip hop rappers in South Africa. Tell us about how that space looks like.
It's growing. There's a lot more female rappers in the game right now. Obviously, it's a male-dominated industry, but there's a lot of girls that are coming out doing well. They're doing their own shows. They're dropping their own albums. They're getting their own plaques. I just received my gold plaque for my single over there. I don't know if you can see it. Today, my song just went gold. So it's doing really well. People are starting to want to listen to our albums, want to listen to our music. It's very exciting.
And you know, all the way, I mean, looking back, I think the name of the show was She's Knees, if I'm pronouncing it right, 2013.
Yes.
For you, when you won that, all the way to now, 2020. So much growth, so much knowledge. What do you feel about your journey? What lessons have you picked up along the way?
My journey has been long, but it's been short at the same time. I've been in the game for about 8 years. But I feel like I'm starting to really reap the benefits of all the hard work that me and my team have done over the years. I mean, the one thing that I'll definitely say is never stop learning.
Yes.
I'm a person that's always been open to learning from people. I don't think that I know everything. I always get consulted. I always consult people. I always try get people that opinions matter to me to listen to my music or my music videos or my photo shoots to kind of give me advice. And I think that's what made me last this long. In the game is that I've constantly wanted to learn from my peers.
Right. And if you look at it, because, you know, also even when you check out, you know, your bio on Instagram, you have, among other titles, Reebok Ambassador. So if there's an artist who's probably watching and they want to see, how do you then make music and then also make yourself a brand enough for other brands to come and partner with you? How do you position yourself in that regard?
Well, I got a marketing and media studies degree. I studied and I graduated in 2013. And then I worked for an advertising agency for 2 years. So I think I've always known what it takes to market a product.
Right.
And I always use that kind of knowledge in myself. I know that a product needs to be packaged in a certain way, needs to be positioned in a certain way. You need to know what your target market is and how you're going to actually appeal to it, and that's exactly what I do. Everything I do is about redefining myself as I grow in the game. As I get older, I constantly am doing research and stuff like that, and I think that's because of my degree background. And I think the smartest thing that anyone can do who's a musician is to finish school. It definitely helps a lot when it comes to the business part of being a musician.
All right. And now that, you know, some of the songs that you got through, of course, the deluxe edition, like you said, and this is 2. You know, during this time, what was the difference in putting the music out, you know, under the circumstances that we're in right now in terms of the country?
I can't hear him.
Oh, oops, sorry. Can you hear me now? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me now? Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, there
I can hear you now.
All right, there you are. Sorry about that. I was asking, now that you put out the album, what was the difference, you know, in terms of, you know, putting it out during a time such as this, with all that's been happening with the corona and lockdown and such and such?
It's been extremely difficult because by now we would have been in some club promoting the album, you know? We would be on tour. We would have been doing radio interviews the whole day. And the whole day yesterday, I've been doing interviews on my phone in my house. Right. And it feels so different. And it's like, I want to be able to promote my album the way that I always have. But now you have to think of new innovative ideas on how to do that. Like the fact that I did like a small little visual movie that I posted on YouTube. There's things that we're starting to learn on how to do in digital to maximize listenership. And that definitely was because of being at home during this pandemic and not being able to see people, not even being able to print CDs. I mean, this album is not like my first one. My first one was in the musical stores nationwide. Right. This one, it's only going to be on digital because there's no point of going into stores because you don't want people to be moving around like that, you know?
Right.
So those are the way that we've kind of adapted to make sure that we can completely capitalize on